Your soulmate fell deeper in love, and this one thing about you changed everything. My child, I have seen the quiet tears you cry when you think no one is watching. I am here to tell you that your soulmate fell deeper in love with you today, even before meeting you. This one beautiful change in your heart is the reason everything is shifting right now. You have been carrying a heavy weight, wondering if true love would ever find its way to your door. The secret is that they have been praying for someone exactly like you, and I am answering both of your prayers. Stay with me until the end, because I am going to reveal the exact sign I am placing in your path tomorrow. Every time you chose to forgive instead of holding on to anger, this one thing about you changed everything. Your soulmate felt a sudden wave of warmth today, and it was my spirit preparing them for your gentle love. I am weaving your two paths together in the quiet moments when you simply breathe and trust. Do not let the shadows of the past trick you into believing you are forgotten. I am working behind the scenes, clearing away the people and things that no longer serve your highest good. Keep listening closely to my voice, because a beautiful revelation about your shared future is waiting for you at the end of this message. When you wake up in the middle of the night feeling a sudden peace, that is my comforting presence wrapping around you. It is also the moment your soulmate is dreaming of the smile they have not yet seen but already love. This one shift in your soul has opened the very door to the blessing you have waited for so long. Jesus says, "You have shown such beautiful strength in your moments of deep loneliness and quiet despair. Because you kept your heart soft, your soulmate fell deeper in love with the pure spirit I placed inside of you. I am asking you to let go of the old hurts completely so your hands are empty and ready to receive them. Sometimes you feel a strange, happy memory that does not belong to your past, but to your future. That is my way of showing you that your true love is walking toward you at this very moment. Do not turn away before the end, because the final sign I give you will bring total peace to your tired mind. This one thing about you, your deep, unbroken faith, changed everything in the spiritual realm today. Your soulmate is feeling a strong pull toward the path that leads directly to your loving arms. I am guarding this connection with my holy presence, making sure nothing can stop what I have set in motion. If this message brings peace to your spirit, you may choose to plant a seed of faith through the sacred link in the description. This is a simple symbol of your trust in my timing. But know this, my love and this blessing are already yours, freely given. Now, return your focus to your heart. The gentle whisper you hear in your heart when you are alone is my promise that you are deeply loved. Your soulmate fell deeper in love with the idea of you because I painted your image in their soul. This one thing about you, your ability to love so deeply, is exactly what they have been crying out for. I have watched you heal from wounds that no one else knew about, and I am so proud of you. Because you chose to heal, you changed everything about the future that is rushing toward you right now. Listen to the end of this message, for I will tell you how to recognize them when they finally arrive. The Lord says, "When you look out the window and feel a sudden breeze, that is my breath blowing away your fears. I am clearing the road so your soulmate can find their way to your home without any confusion. This is why this one thing about your trusting heart has changed everything about your upcoming season of joy. There are days when you feel an unexplainable joy bubbling up from deep inside your chest. That is your spirit sensing the approach of the one I created specifically to hold your hand. Stay with me, because the final promise at the end of this message will lock this blessing into your life. Your soulmate fell deeper in love today because I showed them a glimpse of your kind and gentle nature in a dream. They woke up with a longing in their chest that only your true and faithful love can fill. This one thing about your quiet patience changed everything about how quickly I am bringing them to you. Do not doubt the little signs I leave for you, like a feather on the ground or a sudden sweet smell. These are my gentle reminders that your prayers for a loving partner have been heard and answered in heaven. Keep listening until the last word, because I will give you a final seal of protection over this new love. I know you have felt the sting of rejection from people who were never meant to hold your heart. But your soulmate fell deeper in love with the pure truth of who you are, long before seeing your face. Because you stayed true to yourself, this one thing about you changed everything about your destined path. Jesus says, "When you close your eyes and feel a sudden warmth on your face, know that I am smiling down at you. I am whispering your name to your soulmate, making sure they know exactly what to look for when you meet. Let go of your worries, because your empty hands are now perfectly shaped to receive this beautiful gift. Sometimes you feel a sudden urge to smile for no reason at all while walking down the street. That is the exact moment your soulmate is sending a prayer of gratitude to heaven for your upcoming arrival. Do not leave this message early, because the final secret I share will be the key to your lasting happiness. Your constant hope in the face of deep sorrow is the one thing about you that changed everything today. Your soulmate fell deeper in love with your resilient spirit, and they are rushing to be the comfort you deserve. I am walking beside them, guiding every step they take so they do not stumble on their way to you. There is a quiet room in your heart where you have hidden your deepest desires for true companionship. I have entered that room, and I am filling it with the brilliant light of my eternal promises. Stay attentive until the very end, because I am going to reveal the ultimate sign of their imminent arrival. You might have wondered if you were asking for too much when you prayed for a faithful and devoted partner. But your soulmate fell deeper in love with the very standards you refused to lower out of fear. This one thing about your self-respect changed everything, allowing me to send you someone worthy of your time. The Lord says, "When you hear a song that speaks perfectly to your current feelings, it is my voice singing over your life. I am using the simple things in your day to prepare your mind for the grand arrival of your divine partner. Let your heart be at peace, for I am orchestrating a meeting that will wash away all your past tears." You have felt a strange sense of anticipation lately, like something big is waiting just around the corner. That feeling is entirely real, and it is the shadow of your soulmate stepping closer to your daily life. Remain with me to the conclusion, because the final blessing I speak will spark the beginning of your new life. Your soulmate fell deeper in love today because I allowed them to feel the depth of your compassion. They understand, even from a distance, that your gentle touch is the medicine their weary soul has always needed. This one thing about your endless kindness changed everything about the timeline of your beautiful reunion. I have seen you carefully piece your heart back together after it was broken by careless hands. I am now handing your repaired heart to someone who will treat it like the most precious treasure on earth. Keep your focus here until the very end, for I have a specific word of peace meant only for your ears. The quiet moments you spend looking up at the sky are recorded in my book of beautiful memories. Your soulmate looks at that same sky and feels a deep, undeniable connection to your waiting spirit. Because you kept your eyes fixed on heaven, this one thing about you changed everything about your earthly joy. Jesus says, "When a gentle rain falls, think of it as my way of washing the old dust from your long and winding road. I am making the path clear and safe so your soulmate can run directly into your open and waiting arms. Trust in this cleansing season, because letting go of the old is the only way to hold on to the new." There are times you wake up with a word of comfort already echoing softly in your resting mind. That is your soulmate speaking to your spirit, bridging the gap between their longing heart and yours. Do not look away before this message ends, because I will provide the final key to unlock your shared destiny. Your soulmate fell deeper in love with the exact flaws you spend so much time trying to hide in the dark. They see your perfect soul, and this one thing about your humble truth changed everything about their devotion. I have removed the blinders from their eyes so they can see the masterpiece I created when I made you. I am wrapping a blanket of holy protection around the bond that is growing between your two hearts. No outside force or malicious gossip will ever be able to touch the sacred love I am building for you. Wait for the final seal at the end of this message, for it will bind your two spirits together in unbreakable peace. You have patiently waited while others around you seem to find their happiness so easily and quickly. But your soulmate fell deeper in love with your patient endurance, knowing that the best things take careful time. This one thing about your steadfast faith changed everything, ensuring your love story will be the most beautiful of all. The Lord says, "When you see a pair of birds flying perfectly together, recognize it as a divine picture of your immediate future. I am showing you the harmony and joy that will soon fill the rooms of your quiet and lonely house. Open your hands today, because you cannot catch a new blessing while holding tightly to old regrets. Sometimes you feel a sudden drop in your anxiety, replaced by a warm and heavy blanket of calm. That is the exact second your soulmate successfully prayed for your peace and comfort from miles away. Listen closely until the final moment, because the last sign I describe will happen to you within 3 days. Your soulmate fell deeper in love today because I planted the thought of your bright smile in their mind. They cannot stop thinking about the day they finally get to make you laugh until your eyes fill with joyful tears. This one thing about your pure joy changed everything about the speed at which I am bringing them home. I know there are nights when the silence of your room feels louder than any noise in the world. But I am filling that silence with the approaching footsteps of the one who will stand by your side forever. Stay with my voice until the close, because I will deliver a blessing that will silence your fears permanently. Every time you chose to help a stranger, your soulmate felt a surge of pride in their spirit. They fell deeper in love with the invisible goodness of your heart, recognizing you as their true earthly home. Because you showed love to others, this one thing about you changed everything about the love coming to you. Jesus says, "When you find a coin on the ground, remember that your value to me is greater than all the riches combined." I am teaching your soulmate to value you just as highly, ensuring they treat you like royalty every single day. Release the fear that you are not enough, because to them, you are the answer to a lifetime of questions. There are fleeting moments when you catch a scent in the air that brings a sudden feeling of deep nostalgia. That is the scent of your future memories bleeding into your present, preparing you for the life you will share. Do not leave before I speak the final word, because that word is the anchor for your upcoming miracle. Your soulmate fell deeper in love with the sound of your imagined voice whispering their name in the dark. They have been dreaming of your voice for years, and this one thing about you changed everything they thought they wanted. I am tuning your lives to the same beautiful song, and the music is about to begin playing loudly. I am standing between you and every person who ever tried to make you feel like you were difficult to love. I am actively guarding your heart now, reserving all of its beautiful spaces for the partner I have chosen. Wait for the concluding blessing, for it will act as a shield around your newfound love and happiness. You have shown a remarkable ability to find light even in the darkest and longest tunnels of your life. Your soulmate fell deeper in love with that radiant light, relying on it to guide them straight to your door. This one thing about your inner fire changed everything, acting as a beacon in the spiritual night. The Lord says, "When you feel a sudden shiver on a warm day, it is my angels passing by to deliver your prayers to heaven. I am moving divine messengers right now to ensure your paths cross at the exact right moment in time. Trust that your waiting is not in vain, but a holy preparation for a love that will never fade." Sometimes a random name will pop into your head, bringing with it a strange sense of familiarity and deep comfort. That is your spirit trying to read the signature I have written on the permanent contract of your shared destiny. Stay anchored to this message until the end, because the final revelation will make perfect sense of your past. Your soulmate fell deeper in love today because they finally understood the depth of the sacrifices you have made. They honor your past struggles, and this one thing about your brave history changed everything about their deep respect for you. I am bringing you someone who will never use your past against you, but will kiss your hidden scars. I have seen the times you stood in front of the mirror and wondered if your beauty was fading away. I tell you now, your soulmate sees you as the most breathtaking creation I have ever molded with my hands. Keep reading until the very last sentence, because I will reveal how they will look at you for the first time. Your willingness to try again, even after so many failures, is a testament to the strong spirit I gave you. Your soulmate fell deeper in love with your relentless hope, deciding right then to be your final and safest landing place. This one thing about your courageous vulnerability changed everything, triggering the final phase of my heavenly plan. Jesus says, "When you notice numbers repeating on a clock, it is my way of telling you that everything is running on time. I am syncing your daily routine so that an accidental glance across a crowded room will change your life forever. Let go of your need to control the calendar, because my schedule for your joy is absolutely flawless. There are moments when your heart skips a beat as if startled by a sudden, invisible but beautiful surprise. That is the impact of your soulmate making a choice today that leads them one step closer to your hometown. Do not break away before the conclusion, because the final sign will be a confirmation you cannot possibly ignore. Your soulmate fell deeper in love with the quiet way you observe the world and care for small, fragile things. They see your gentle hands, and this one thing about your tender touch changed everything about their need for you. I am pairing your soft heart with a protector who will build a fortress around your shared peace. I am pouring out a special grace over your mind today, washing away the toxic lies spoken by past lovers. You are being made completely brand new, spotless, and ready for a romance that honors your divine worth. Wait here until I speak the final seal, because it will permanently erase the sting of your past breakups. You have often felt like a puzzle piece that simply did not fit into any of the pictures around you. Your soulmate fell deeper in love because they are the exact missing piece that completes your beautiful and complex shape. This one thing about your unique design changed everything, making you the perfect match for their waiting heart. The Lord says, when you feel a sudden drop of warm rain on your cheek, it is a tear of joy from heaven celebrating your future. I am actively rejoicing over the union I am building between you and the one who will hold you tightest. Keep your spirit open, because clenching your fists will only crush the delicate gift I am handing down to you. Sometimes you hear a faint whisper of your name when you are completely alone in your quiet house. That is the sound of your soulmate speaking about you to me, asking me to keep you safe until they arrive. Remain present until the very end of this message, because the final promise will settle your restless spirit completely. Your soulmate fell deeper in love today because I showed them the true measure of your fierce and loyal devotion. They know you will never abandon them in hard times, and this one thing about you changed everything about their trust. I am rewarding your loyalty by sending you a partner who will never, ever walk out the front door. I have collected every single tear you cried over broken promises and stored them as precious gems in heaven. I am now trading those tears for days filled with genuine laughter, bright mornings, and deeply peaceful nights. Stay with me to the closing words, for I have a specific sign of peace that will guarantee this truth. Your quiet refusal to settle for a love that felt empty is the reason you are receiving this great reward now. Your soulmate fell deeper in love with your high standards, eager to rise up and be the champion you need. This one thing about your unwavering boundaries changed everything, allowing me to deliver my absolute best to you. Jesus says, when you see a brilliant sunset that makes you stop and stare, that is me painting a portrait of your upcoming life. I am coloring your future with warm, vibrant shades of joy, erasing the cold gray tones of your lonely past. Release the heavy baggage you carry, for your soulmate will want to hold your hands, not your heavy burdens. There are mornings when you wake up feeling completely rested, as if an angel stood guard by your bed all night. That is because I sent a messenger of peace to prepare your physical body for the overwhelming joy rushing toward you. Do not skip to the end, because the journey through these words is exactly what your spirit needs right now. Your soulmate fell deeper in love with the way you fiercely protect the people who are lucky enough to know you. They desire that same protection, and this one thing about your loyal heart changed everything about their life goals. I am bringing you a partner who will protect your peace just as fiercely as you protect your friends. I am lifting the heavy fog of confusion that has surrounded your romantic life for so many long and tiring years. You will soon see your path clearly, brightly lit by the love of someone who has no doubts about you. Wait for the final blessing at the end, because it will be the lighthouse guiding their ship to your shore. You have spent so much time giving your energy to people who only knew how to take from your deep well. But your soulmate fell deeper in love with your generous spirit, vowing to fill your cup until it overflows daily. This one thing about your endless giving changed everything, ensuring you will finally be on the receiving end of love. The Lord says, when you feel a sudden spark of inspiration to go to a new place, that is my hand gently pushing your back. I am directing your physical steps to intersect with the steps of the one who is looking for you everywhere. Trust these sudden urges, for they are the map I have drawn to lead you.